wonder how long Nighthawk potions last. Alright. Let's double check some shit here. Are items stored up here? Steal that.
Oh, mistress mine, your lips like red wine. I'll drink your love until I die, my red wine.
Drop him. Loot him. Shit, I don't have a lot, bid. Do you have keys? You don't. I need to find my gear. Close that door. Okay, there's no one in here. Where would our ship be? That leads outside. Crone Tower, you should be able to find the order. Cinema check the scribe's chest. It should make sense for it to be that the order should be somewhere in the Crone Towers. Fleeing from the castle empty-handed would be foolish, Catherine said. He's found and ordered our things to be taken to his chambers. All the more reason to finally settle the score with that rat. It's found somewhere in the Crone Tower. Okay, so I need to make it to the Crone Tower. Gotcha.
There's a storm coming.
Be that hard to
Cap
do.
it all. So go lie down in the kitchen. We don't have to both be here.
Ride the horse into the ground if you like. You'll pass through Senates. That belongs to the Rosenbergs, and they'll give you a fresh one. Here's the report for von Berghoff. I almost felt sorry for Radzig's bastard. But we got what we want. The main thing is, find Job's spy, Liechtenstein.
Part of me feels like he's gonna get away.
What's the matter? You worried about me?
Oh, you two really are fucking.
Fine.
You've grown into a very capable young man. But you still have to learn to fight for your place in the sun. Nobody will hand anything on a platter to men like you and me.
Aw, I feel almost bad for going to kill your fucking lover. Yeah, either way, you fucking hit me with a hammer, I'm gonna murder you both.
I won't forget that.
Farewell.
really wanted to, and if I could sneak through it, I could make a horseshoe and get 2 lot bits out of it. This way's safe. Too bad you guys have already failed.
Give over. Just one more sip. Christ almighty. Come on. There'll be trouble.
Close that door. So I need to get over to that side. Shit, this leads out both ways. Fuck is that guy? I'd rather not get into a straight up fight. Although we should drink that marigold. Instantly cures hangover. We'll drink it. Okay, so the guy's a fucking idiot. Okay, so they cleared off. Probably went up here somewhere. Nope, they're in their chambers. This is the scribe's room.
Ink. This must be the scribe's chamber.
Damn right it is. Give me that. Eat with the blacksmiths.
There aren't any orders here. There aren't any orders here.
Alright, got a perk point though. That's something at least.
Look like Sigismund's orders.
Where would they be? Alright.
I reckon these aren't the orders.
St. Wenceslas.
Doesn't look like there's anything interesting here. That leaves Istvan's chambers.
That it does. One more chest. Balisard. Give me that. What does that do? Using this badge for 50% more points this round. It can be used once per round. Ah, okay. Those for gambling. Yeah. Fleeting shadows, deceptive stance, escape artist, surprise attack. Doesn't know your presence with a ranged weapon. Search for you, they would give up a little sooner. The dirtier you are, the harder it will be for others to spot you. Okay, just double checking that everything I need is on this side. Kill Isvan and search for the orders. Right? Right. He's gonna be upstairs. Hear the motion of plate. Your maximum stamina decreases with health 50% less. Aha, another quick point. Ambusher. What's Fleeting Shadow? Give me 30% less noise when sneaking outdoors. Alright, so we don't have to do this again. We're gonna save stem the fuck out of it. Relaunch. What just... I hope it registered that I hit continue. Clearing to leafy forest. Life is God. Stay from combat doesn't always have to end in death. Your opponent surrenders. Honorable. Alright, cool. I did. Ooh, this rain's gonna help. No one will hear you scream.
You just won't give up, will you?
Not until you and your lover are dead. Fucking tortured me, prick.
You know, I actually like that about you. It reminds me of someone.
I'm not like you.
Indeed. Last time you let me go. That's not my style.
We won't get that honor again.
And it came back to haunt you.
That's why you're gonna die this time.
So, What's it gonna be? A fair fight?
No.
Or are you finally going to learn?
Get rid of Istvan dishonorably. Not giving you a chance to escape.
In the end, see, I was right. The stronger dog fucks the bitches.
Don't let him go out that window. Okay, it was worth him going out the window. Hopefully we find his body. We got our sword back. All right. I need my gear. Yeah, it's marking as being above me. Also, the sword forged by my father, Sir Ranjit Kobla, which was later stolen by the Istvan Toth. Still don't have any fucking lock bits.
Istvan's chambers. Maybe I'll get lucky. Nothing here.
Get that tailor kit.
Things. Great. And Istvan's key.
Go to here. We can drop that. Keeping a hold of that. That's over the whiting war coats. Put that on for now. Drop those. It's already equipped. I'm wearing right now. It doesn't matter. We're looking for shit to get rid of. Stow here. Stow by health. Alright, nothing's rotted. What is weighing us down so much? I can go there. God damn it. Get rid of that. Still 11 pounds over. Dump that. That weighs 12 pounds alone right there. There we go. Ah. Take that. Take that. What's the thing now? Search the orders in Istvan's chambers.
No sign of Sigurdin's orders. Maybe Godwin found something.
That back. Grind it down. Switch over to that. We will keep the sword equipped though. Just in case. $32 lot bits. Moonshine, Thievery 18.
Damn.
Fuck. Alright, we almost had it. Alright. Can't quite do hard yet. But that is okay. Just make our way back down. As long as this fucker over here didn't wake up, everything should be fine. I'm still out like a light. And we should be even quieter now. Out through this door. There is a guard that fucking patrols, so I gotta be careful. Since I don't know where his patrol takes him. did. Oh, I gotta go upstairs now? Your movement. Ah, it's just Godwin. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here, Godwin?
What do you think? It's locked. Did you find those keys? Maybe you've got the one for this damn door.
I've got them.
Excellent. Open the door then so we can get the hell out of here. I've always wanted to take a look around the Lord's chambers. I'm sure he's got some good wine hidden here somewhere.
Probably. Are we looking for orders? Master Studies 1. Lullaby Potion. Rob. Okay, so since you already robbed him before. Wait. Give me that cow skin. I mean, we're over encumbered now, but being a little bit over encumbered is not a bad thing. It'll just increase our skill level. They die loaded in favor odd numbers most of the time. Fucking coming, God. One sec. Ah, that does open that. Cool. When sprinting, consume stamina 20% slower. Maybe 20% faster while sprinting. Alright. We have everything.
We have everything. We can go.
You took our things.
I did.
We have the orders. Let's get out of this accursed place.
I have to agree. And we only killed one person. Huh. Fine, I guess you guys killed him. Blah, 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 blah. Give myself a wash. Makes sense this one doesn't have a torch on it, but still, they all should. I mean, we're well below the dungeon now. Say it the same way. Can
Great.
I get a
Do
lantern?
you have the keys?
We have the keys, the orders, and our things.
And also a rather nice sword. I suppose you settled things with the Hungarian.
He's dead.
Before you lot start exchanging revenge stories, give me the keys. I have to find the right one.
Here you are. Istvan is dead. I killed him.
And is it a weight off your shoulders? Has anything changed?
I feel great.
Aye. It's a wonderful feeling. Now I just have to sort out the rest of them.
Be careful, Henry. It's understandable after what happened to you, but taking pleasure in revenge can be dangerous. And not just for your soul.
Amen.
Leave him be. He's a warrior. You could see it in his eyes. You did the right thing, Henry.
And did you follow my advice?
So his body's not
or did you
recoverable.
take needless risks?
It just happened.
He was awake. It was almost like he was waiting for me. And then... it just got out of hand. Luckily, it worked out all right. For me.
For all of us. If it hadn't, me or Godwin would have to kill him. And I'm not in the best condition.
And what's more, I'd have to take your body back to Ratai and explain everything to Sir Radzig.
If you've all finished chatting, I'd like to remind
Sure,
you
you
where we
would've.
are. We have to vanish, now.
Is it far? Zizka won't make it too far on foot.
I'll make it.
How should I know? I've never been here before. I think the passage ends somewhere in Apollonia, and that's a short way from the castle. There's an old poacher's camp in the rocks there, and my people will be waiting there. You go first, Henry, and light the way. I'll lock the gate behind us.
Well, let's go then.
Heard that.
I just hope we won't get buried alive.
In that case, at least we'll have a burial with a priest.
Switching to my actual armor. Not ideal fighting conditions with a long sword.
Glowing moss. I'd have imagined a secret tunnel would be more like a Minotaur's labyrinth in Crete than, well, this.
Mino, who?
The Minotaur was a monster. A man with the head of a bull who lived in a labyrinth. A maze. It's an ancient classical myth. I read it in the seminary.
I know a lot of bull-headed men. I don't have to read any old tales in some seminary. Right, Zizka? And how did this mini power of yours come to have a bull's head? Maybe that would explain how it happens to all those other fellas.
Well, his mother, Queen Pasiphae, had relations with a mythical white bull, by which I'm not implying the same goes for the captain here.
Oh, there's also...
Wise.
And what happened to this Mino bullman?
He was killed by the Athenian Prince Theseus, though I have to add he had quite a bit of help from Princess Ariadne. She gave him a magical thread to help him find his way out of the labyrinth.
Monsters and princesses with magical thread? Oh, must have been an interesting seminary, eh?
I used it to polish my Greek.
I think I can figure out what you were polishing. Over a story where a mythical queen has relations with a bull.
You're a saucy one. But I can assure you, there's a whole different kind of literature in the seminary.
Really now?
Fresh air at last.
And you're still in a cave.
Had a little way.
They've noticed we're gone. Fuck. How far are your people with the horses?
Young Mika will be waiting half a mile to the south at an old camp.
It's half a mile. That's not too bad.
I need to rest.
Supposing we take a look at Sigismund's letter. See what the bastard is plotting.
Oh, good idea.
Here, give me some light.
Let me see.
Catches it on fire.
I, Sigismund of Luxembourg, by the will of God, King of Hungary, Dalmatia, and Bohemia.
Oh, Christ, skip that.
And I therefore call my loyal ally. Sigismund is mustering his allies and their armed forces to Kuttenberg.
What does it mean?
It means that he's lost patience. And he's planning to crush the resistance while he still can.
So, von Burgov and von Aulitz have gone to Kuttenberg?
Yeah. And my friend Hinek of Kunstadt is at Suchtal Fortress, not far from Kuttenberg.
So off to Gutenberg.
And Liechtenstein is in Kuttenberg too.
We have to warn them. And we have to help Capon.
Yeah, but first we must get away from here. Only he can't get far on foot.
I'll bring the horses to the road. You wait here.
But the place is crawling with them.
I should be able to handle it.
You go ahead. They'll give up in a while. We'll move further back inside.
When you meet Mika, the password is Falcon. God go with you, lad.
Everyone ready? We're looking for an old priest and 2 men. They're killers, armed and dangerous. So watch your back. Let's go.
Damn. They really want my ass.
Hey! He's here! You wanna try me? You won't get me! Do it! Useless!
Fuck.
That hit home! You want to try me? I'm all yours! You're gonna gut you, Orson! What do you want? Show what you're made of!
One dead. I better, yeah, I might as well just restart that. Should have just kept going straight.
Everyone ready? We're looking for an old priest and 2 men. They're killers, armed and dangerous. So watch your back. Let's go.
That way. Boop, boop. boop, 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 boop. Going. At the abandoned camp. Way up.
Rain.
That's the way I need to go, isn't it? It appears like it. That doesn't lead anywhere. Fucking dog. Guy right fucking there.
Alarm! He's here!
Fucker. How do we get to the fucking camp? Overweight by 20 pounds. 2 pounds. That's 3. That's 1, but we don't need it. Quite a bit combined weights and potions. .3 pounds of that. 13 pounds of scrap metal. That sucks, but that is what it is. Bunch of keys, 31 lot picks. We have 3 pounds of that. Get that back up. At least some of it.
Everyone ready? We're looking for an old priest and 2 men. They're killers, armed and dangerous. So watch your back. Let's go.
So we're going up there. Good. Switch here. He's captured.
Sir!
Give me 1 sec. Get you untied.
Are you Mika?
Depends on who's asking.
I'm Henry. I'm here to... Falcon. The password is Falcon.
Or, well, I'm Mika. Where's Catherine?
It all went tits up. We've got a wounded man. We need to take the wagon all the way to the passage to load him on. Where is it, anyway?
We left the wagon and the horses just outside of Apollonia. The soldiers are combing the forest. Nobody can get through till they stop.
Fuck.
I thought we could sneak out of here. But if someone's wounded...
You don't look too good neither.
Listen, my brother and the butcher's hand are guarding the wagon. But if we don't show up by daybreak, that means something's gone wrong. And they'll leave.
Someone has to tell them what happened.
All right, I'll go. Go and find Catherine in the cave. She'll fix you up. Where exactly is the wagon?
Keep heading south from here until you come across a cliff split in two. There's a broken down wagon standing nearby. Go between the rocks, up the hill, then head south. If you pass by an abandoned camp, you'll know you're going the right way. It's another mile or so past the camp. Just keep heading south. You should come across them though. We're parked a bit off the road, so as not to be seen.
All right.
Don't forget to say the password Falcon to them too, so they don't kill you on sight.
Or I kill them.
Good luck. God be with you.
With you.
Shit. Up this way. Boop. Boop. Should have a couple night hawks. Shit, we weren't crouched that whole fucking time. Okay, head up that way. Blind ass motherfucker.
Broken wagon. I have to head up the hill here.
To the bush. Guys are blind as fuck. At least the patrols are easy.
Here he is!
Fuck. I don't have any weapons equipped. I really have no fucking weapons equipped on this guy right now.
Broken wagon. I have to head up the hill here.
And the rocks. two are gonna go, then he's gonna go up. Follow him up again. Next we can just head straight up this way and be just as fine. Straight up into these bushes. Just in case we are going to switch into our armor.
I should keep going south from here.
I'm just gonna double check real fast. Oh, Jesus, okay. Press. This way. About as deep in here as we can get.
Over here! He's...
Damn it.
The broken wagon. Have to head up the hill here.
The moment this guy passes, I might be able to go. Patrol, good.
I should keep going south from here.
Alright, pass on the other side of the road. Actually navigate through this. It does pull me up on the path, so I'd rather not be on. not seeing anyone on this little path, though, which is a good sign.
Take a good look around.
I was fucking terrified. Fucking guy almost stepped right on me. Alright. Nearly fucking there. We're heading towards some enemy camps, though, which is not ideal. To recognize the difficulty of stealth chats, but your chance of succeeding. Your chance of succeeding, you'll still have to decide for yourself whether it's worth the risk. Silent energy and nourishment will reduce much more slowly. Okay. Nope, we're not outside of their search radius yet. That's a camp. Alright, so I can keep both camps on that side of me if I just keep going this way. Gotta stick to the woods. Think we slipped them. It's probably my shoes. Okay, so he said they parked just off the road.
Need something to eat.
Eat that.
Sucker. Going the wrong way.
I truly don't think I am. Okay, so southeast.
Lost. Going the wrong way.
Okay.
Vulcan. Catherine sent me. Things got a bit complicated.
I got him in his armor. Better not be dead, old man.
Carry straight on to Yichin. The marching road will take you right to Kuttenberg.
But you're not coming with us?
No. I have to go back to Razig and Hanush and tell them what's been planned and what happened to Lord Capon.
Don't worry about Lord Capon, I'll find him.
Look, it's high time you got going. Watch out for yourselves. Especially you, Henry. I don't have to come back and look for your body again.
I'll do my best.
Look, if you find yourself stuck, look for Sir Odorin of Rabosh and give him this ring. He'll help you, even if he's not too happy about it.
Understood.
Godspeed!
We should stop by the miller. Or Samin. The young lord owes us. More dreams.
So, we finally got him.
This will be the first time we
How
slept
does it
since.
feel? I said.
How does it feel?
Do you really think you could get rid of me? No, no, dear boy.
When I just a figment of my imagination.
You and I still have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, that's not poetic.
Henry,
Fell off my horse.
are you hurt? You fell asleep. Are you all right?
Alright, so we're in Kuttenberg. Sattel. Schutzstall? Sattel? You live, old man.
Is it much further?
We'll reach Sukdal shortly. If those
Sukdal.
woodcutters by the forest weren't making it up. They look pretty frightened.
Maybe they were just in awe of your beauty.
My, you've got a silver tongue, eh?
Not that I want to contradict, but I think there might be another reason. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country, so the people are cautious.
I have food poisoning?
I can't blame them.
If it was only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means. But he is an ally of the king, and my friend.
Who is?
The dry devil.
Lord Hinek of Kunstadt, Burgrave of Znojmo Castle, a great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Sukhdo.
Why do they call him the Dry Devil, anyway?
You can ask him yourself when you see him.
I don't know why he's dry, but I know exactly why they call him devil.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Say what you like, just don't go bugging the devil. At least for a while. That's all I'm asking.
What is this Sukhdo place we're heading to?
The fortress of Lord Pisek, Mint Master to
Barb.
King Wenceslas himself.
My word! And will a man of his stature see us?
We'll find out soon enough. But I hope Dry Devil vouches for us.
And what's your plan after that? We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that. If it's not too late.
Hopefully it won't be. He's a noble, so they'll ransom him.
I don't know.
Here's hoping.
His uncle has a reputation for being a pinch purse. You know him, Henry?
Yeah. Well, I don't know where you heard that from. He was always kind to me.
Oh, but that's all by the by anyway. I intend to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Won't it be dangerous for Sir Hans?
It will, and for us too. But I'm sure Lord Capon is expecting that. He rode to
True.
Trusky as a messenger to von Berghoff. I reckon he must have had some idea what might happen.
I'd like to take care of my food poisoning. Hey, Mutt. Been a minute, buddy. I'll say something, not let me do anything. So long for the ride, I guess. Hey, that's a keep I can get behind. Hell yeah.
What's this?
So there's a series of wooden palisades.
Gate's wide open.
Watered, fed, saddled, first thing. Understand?
Yes.
Oh, he's like a pompous fuck.
Greetings. What's your business here?
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect your Peter Pisek. I am Jan Žižka of Trocnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Kunstadt. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil.
Well now, Captain Žižka and young Henry.
Margrave Jobs.
Sir,
I'm afraid your friend Hinek is no longer here. But I'd love to know what brought you two together. but also what the hell happened to you.
Well, sir...
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow. Sir Peter, please, take care of our guests.
Yes, sir.
Let's go!
Well, that was effective of our time.
He's all we needed.
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
You have a very fine...
Oh, it's hunger.
fortress, my lord.
I'm glad you think so.
You don't?
To be honest, I'd much prefer to go back to Kuttenberg. Life in a fortress isn't ideal for a man with my experience.
And with your fortune.
That gets worryingly smaller every day, Lord Trotsnov.
Hardly surprising if you're putting up the Margrave here.
No, that's more down to his Hungarian cousin, if you get my meaning.
Perfectly, my lord.
Okay, so not gonna have one in front of me. I'm going to eat these real fast.
My apologies, but we've already eaten, and I wasn't expecting more guests. I wouldn't want to give the impression that I'm feeding you with leftovers.
Not to worry, Sir Peter. The leftovers from the Margrave's table is still a banquet for us. For me, at least. But I'm just a village girl.
I wouldn't have thought it, good wife.
Ah, you would, sir. But don't concern yourself. I don't mind it.
The last few weeks we've been sharing dry bread and stewed peas with a horde of dirty warriors. I seriously doubt that the fare you offer could offend us.
I understand. Undoubtedly, you've been through a lot.
And we've a lot more to face.
No food for me? Fucking disrespect is real. Oh, that's nice. I like that. We're going to check our levels. Charisma's at 6. That on. Christmas at 11. there a wash basin outside I can hit up real fast?
Can't go on like this.
Right there. Weight fluctuates so fucking much, and I don't know from what. Yeah, flip that too. Dump that. Dump that. Wolf ear. I just need to drop 2 pounds, preferably more. There.
Careful.
You dug me in.
I washed up. We're no longer over encumbered.
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a hard journey.
Ah, the journey wasn't so bad, especially compared to what came before it.
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple.
We're captured.
I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil, and I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
Actually, it was
Sadly, no.
pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
And we nearly got von Berghoff, too.
And what prevented you from completing that righteous deed?
We had him in our grasp. We routed his company. And then that swine von Aulitz got involved.
I know that name. He's the commander of the Prague militia.
Exactly. And they came with him.
But why would the Praguers send forces to Trusky?
But they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trusky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation. And they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress? Christ almighty.
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here.
You like
We
to
came
collar,
to
though.
warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Aulitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best wine I have brought to you. Bring that red from Burgundy right away.
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure for this occasion.
It seems we both have the same opinion of Jobst, eh?
Well, That is, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting the Margrave. Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other due to my original trade.
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
We know each other well.
Aye, we know each other well. We recently had talks together in Ratai.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point. As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hinnek, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Well, he was here for a while. At my invitation.
He's no longer here.
So he's gone?
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms.
That's quite normal for him. Don't take it to heart, sir.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he met Hinnek, he was somewhat disturbed.
What do you mean
Disturbed? Why?
Well, let's say, after an exchange of opinions, they agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other as possible. I'm sure if you're interested in the details, the Margrave will explain it to you himself.
I'd be very surprised.
What was the Dry Devil doing here? What's Jobst even doing here?
What do you think about all of this, sir? Sigismund, Wenceslas, Jobst?
What kind of question is that? Do you doubt my loyalty to our king?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Henry here sometimes forgets to weigh his words, sir.
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that King Wenceslas isn't the great man his father Charles was. But that is the way of the world. History is full of kings who didn't know how to wear the crown. The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their heads. He's not a capable ruler. What of it? In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace. A sovereign's greatest asset is his legitimacy.
But what if the sovereign is truly bad? If he's mad, say.
I'll put it this way. Nobody lives forever, lad.
Least of all bad kings. Isn't that right, sir?
So what are we going to do now?
So, what about us? What do we do now?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you. But the earliest he'll be back at the fortress will be tomorrow. I hope until then, you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
Just an
I will
offer.
not.
So you'd let us leave if we wanted to?
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns. For the sake of security.
Whose security?
Good question. Yours, I expect.
So be it. I couldn't take another step anyway.
The news a tape on?
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Bergov is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me. And I've heard nothing about Lord Liechtenstein.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
Thanks for the hospitality.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisek.
It's the least I could do, lad. My fortress is open to all the king's supporters, even if that does make it a bit crammed.
I'll say don't go to bed.
I suppose I ought to get to bed. Where can I sleep, sir?
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Yours is right here in the palace. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. You can't miss it. There's a garland above the door. But first, eat your fill. All of you. And maybe you'd like to bathe before going to bed. I told my servant Susanna to prepare baths for you. The baths are in the little house in the courtyard, right next to the well.
I'm sorry.
Bread. Gonna smoke the bait in the moment you find a smokehouse. Same with cheese. Gamekeeper letter. Is this trespassing? No, it is not. Oddly enough. But I was also assuming that'd be the kitchen. Read. By me, I'm just stealing shit. It's very hard, but that's their little chapel.
What are you sneaking around here for, you crook?
I'm not doing anything. Calm down. I am welcome here. Okay, just kind of chasing the joint right now. Blacksmith over here. Nope, it's not a blacksmith. Should be a smith around here. There he is.
What do you have for sale?
Knight's Adze, Heavy Mace, Knight's Warhammer. Broadsword, Knight's Horseshoes. Silver Cross with Insignia. How much money do you have? You only have 51. That's upsetting. Hoping to unload some stuff on you. Let's unload this.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Alright. Back under weight. Any other merchants around? What about you? just a huntsman. This.
Lord Pisek said we could have a bath here?
Yes, sir. I prepared the hot water and fragrant oils myself. And I'll wash your clothes as well.
That's what I call service.
I could get used to this.
If sir will allow, I'll help you undress.
I'll allow it. Still have that mastery book to read.
Master, hey, doggy?
Okay, right up here. Alright, go upstairs. Okay, so this is my room. Okay, so we didn't do anything for that main level. What's our debuff on this anyway? Charming companions, stamping ground, tiredness. Buffs. Speech and charisma are lowered based on your level of exhaustion. So yeah, it's from my tiredness. Hey, we got Taylor and Wreath. Charisma plus 10. That's better than mine. Slightly better. Much better. A little bit. And it weighs less. That weighs slightly more. That weighs slightly more. All right. Now we go over to here. Could be because of condition. We also can't repair that at the moment. Should run to see how much it would cost to get it repaired. But at the moment, I think we'll just switch over to this. Alright. that away for now. Close the door. Oh, we even have our own little personal toilet. Won't give me the option to sit. Alright. God damn it. Ugh. Taking us all the way to 8 a.m. Alright. Love it. He's dead, Jim.
So you got your revenge?
And I did.
Father, did it make you feel any better? It did. So what comes next?
Now I kill the people that facilitated your murder.
Mark von Auritz is next. Then von Burkov.
And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened.
I went to make sure they don't draw breath anymore. At least the people responsible.
Are you sure, Henry?
It's a bit late to turn back.
What's happening? Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
You mean Zizka?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is, but he's waiting down in the courtyard. I'm just on my way to tend to his wounds.
What about Catherine?
And what about Catherine?
That's the good wife who arrived with you? I don't know. I think I saw her with our captain.
Oh, very well. I'll go now.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. In case you're hungry. Oh,
very nice of you.
Have I been too bold?
No, definitely not. Thank you. Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
No need for formalities.
I'm not a nobleman. You don't have to stand on ceremony with me.
I do, since you're a guest of the Margrave, sir. May I leave?
That is... yes, of course.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Can I read my book now? Long in this book. But scholarships out of 10. We're gonna find one more book to read, and we should be straight. Jesus, feels like we're moving way faster. There we go. Let's tell our at 11 now. Are we missing a piece of armor on? No, it's all filled up. Only thing we don't have on is stirrups and a torch. Where can we see our overall armor stat? It's not too bad. Oh, yeah, that, letter. Like to depart this world without informing you. A matter greatly troubles me. I recently visited old hunting lodge near Bellini, which was dismayed by its deplorable condition. Once a beautiful and cozy building, you yourself were in frequent deaths, and it's now left to the mercy of the wild animals, overthrown and falling to ruins. I earnestly ask you if you care at all about these memories of our shared youth to reach out to the new owner and monastic authorities to arrange for its restoration. What's up here? Appears to be the barracks. It's downstairs. That one's mine. It's Peter Piece. Not this way.
Just watch where you're going next time.
Oh, I thought it said Capon's wife. Like, what? So that door's unavailable. Can I talk to you?
God bless. What would you like?
What's new around
here? I beg
here?
your pardon, milady, but could you tell me what's new around here? I'm asking because I've just arrived and I'd like to know more about this region.
If it's mercenary work you're interested in, I can't help you. You'll have to ask elsewhere.
Understood.
God be with you.
Hey, Mutt.
Look what I have for you.
The whole roast chicken leg. Take it, buddy. Enjoy.
You see, meine Dame, we aren't idle here. My man trained...
Lo, the Worth Henry of Skalitz. I'm just holding a discussion with the captain here about his desolate fortress.
That's not how I'd put it. In the end, as mein Großvater said, the strength of a castle is measured by its garrison, and mine is one of the best in the region. What do you say, lad? Am I right?
The garrison's impressive.
I have to admit, the soldiers here look pretty fearsome. I wouldn't want to come up against them in battle.
I get the feeling you'd run instead of facing them, though. Eh?
Leave him be, meine Dame. Nobody with any sense would take on my men.
I'd take them on.
Now look here, I was just being polite. I'd happily take on your men.
Ach ja?
Do you fancy yourself a knight?
Komm, Junge. We'll
Keeps
stuff your
edging me
clothes
on.
with straw so you don't come to any harm and let you have a go against one of ours. Pullcock, come here. The first to bleed loses.
Deal. Fucker.
I apologize.
You're fine. I just need to find that book to read real fast.
I'm sorry.
Is it in here? It was in here. Aha. Oh, I also... Sit. Ah, we can get it done in 2 hours. The wonder of 120% comfort. There's your bed bat. Sorry about that.
I'm sorry.
And Mary said, Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord.
You see, meine Dame, we aren't idle here.
Lo, the word. I'm just.
That's not in the end. What do you...
Oi,
Impressive.
Leave it.
now look here.
Ach ja.
Do you fancy?
Come, Pullcock, the first...
Take that! Mercy! Leave me
There we
be!
go. That's that.
Good date?
Excellent, Henry.
It was nothing.
Gut gemacht. You have my admiration. You really are good with the sword.
Thank you.
I hope my idiots learned a thing or two from you.
You should receive some kind of reward for that feat.
And what rewards would you have in mind?
I was rearranging our saddlebags and I remembered I took a small memento from Trotsky.
Oh,
Did you?
what is it?
A hunting crossbow. I even think it's von Berghoff's. I was meaning to sell it, but it might serve you better.
My word. Thank you. I better go and find Zizka. The Margrave is expecting us.
I saw Zhishka next to the stables. There was some girl hanging around him.
Do you want to come with us to see Jobst?
Not really. I'll go and pack my things instead. I have a feeling we'll have to leave soon.
Why?
A woman's intuition.
I'm sorry.
There it is. Boop. Ah. Let's take a look at that hunting crossbow. We should pick up some bolts. Check with the blacksmith. also... Give it a check.
Excuse me?
At 98, but close enough.
Greetings. Would you repair it?
Ooh, that's expensive.
Great. I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
Shit, I hit the wrong button.
What do you have for sale?
Common bolts. Person fit is a light riding axe with a spike. Used correctly, it's a good friend in a pinch. It's got a sharp point that cutting through armor. Its blade through any shield.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
Yep, have a good one. Put that back.
But as I was celebrating, bouncing about like a deer, I tripped on a root.
Wash up.
I landed on my head and cracked it open on a stump. An inch or two off, and I'd have lost that.
How are things, Captain?
What do you think? I've seen better days. And you, youngster?
I'm good.
Me? Well, considering what we've been through, surprisingly good.
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
You still have your strength.
Nah, don't say that. You still have your strength. A real man of iron.
A damned rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat. I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us. I wanted to take Catherine along too, but she said she'd rather get the horses ready.
She's doing the right thing, and you better run ahead and greet the Margrave. I'll join you shortly.
Are you expecting trouble?
Are you expecting trouble?
I always expect trouble. Jobst has turned coats more times than I can count. And the way things are these days, I'd rather have horses standing by, even on a visit to my parents.
Know where we should look for the
What
dry
about
devil?
that dry devil of yours? Did you find out where he went?
No, nobody asked him where he was going, but it seems they're hoping it's as far away as possible. I'm not surprised. If I know him, he wasn't the ideal guest.
At least Jobst might know where he is.
He might. To be honest, that's the only reason for talking to him.
I'll be going then.
I'll be going then.
Armor. The hunting belt. Sword cross insignia. Sword on my side. dagger. Get the mud off my coif. There, we're clean now.
I apologize.
As you should.
Henry.
William Defoe looking motherfucker.
Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
Von Bergov betrayed us.
Bergov had no interest in our message. By the time we finally arrived at Trotsky, he'd already long since made a deal with Sigismund. But of course, he didn't tell Sir Hans and me anything. And on top of that, he used us to do his dirty work. Everything went to hell in the end, and we ended up in a dungeon. Or at least I did. They took Lord Capon away. In fact, that's why we're here. We were following von Bergov's trail.
So I've heard. But I'd be interested to know the details. It's been some time since our meeting in Ratai, and now you appear here by the side of a quite unexpected guest.
It was difficult with Ziska. Unexpected.
An unexpected guest?
Yes, of course, I've heard of Zizka before. And of his unconventional ways of supporting our king. But I don't know where you know him from.
We met outside Trotsky, in rather complicated circumstances. We crossed swords. I can only thank God we didn't kill each other.
And who was giving Zizka orders? Do you know?
Gonna lie.
No idea, sir.
That's a pity. I would be very keen to know.
How come you don't know?
Forgive me, my lord, but how is it possible you don't know? Aren't you all on the same side?
Bear in mind that my dear cousin, His Majesty King Wenceslas, has many supporters, and each of them has their own ideas about how to defend him.
I understand it's complicated.
I understand. It seems complicated.
On the contrary, it's all quite simple. If I could get them all together in one banquet hall, give them their fill of wine and venison, they'd come to an agreement on the spot. Let's move on.
I highly doubt
I heard
that.
something about a pillory and poaching. What in God's name did you and Sir Hans get up to?
Instead of messengers, they thought we were beggars.
Things went wrong right from the beginning. We were ambushed, and we lost the letter. Lord Capon and I were lucky to get out of it alive. But no one at Trotsky believed that we were messengers.
Von Bergov refused to aid a nobleman in need. That seems pretty low for a man of his stature.
Well, to be honest, Lord Capon didn't really look much like a nobleman. We were ambushed while bathing in a pond, and then we fled through the woods. So we really looked like a pair of beggars.
Ah, that must have been a peculiar feeling for Lord Capon.
Not only for Capon.
Not only for him, sir. I may be just a bastard, but that doesn't mean I'm used to begging at castle gates dressed in rags.
Of course, but there is a difference between disgrace for a commoner and for a lord chosen by God.
Fuck you.
In any case, are you sure there's nothing else you want to tell me?
Istvan Troff was in
Well, you
costume.
should probably know that Istvan Toth was working for von Berghoff.
Who's he?
One of Sigismund's cronies. He was causing havoc around Ratai.
Ah, yes. Hanush and Radzig mentioned some such person. They even foolishly let him go.
They had to. They gave him their word.
Yes. Well, it's actually quite heartening that some people still have such naive ideas about the world.
Well, no one let him go this time. He's dead.
Very good. From what I've heard, he was a bandit and a cutthroat. There should be no dealings with his ilk.
I thought exactly.
And do you want to tell me anything else? Besides about Toth?
That's all that happened, sir.
Truly. My court messenger and bearer of tidings, both good and bad, John of Liechtenstein, has mysteriously gone silent. So every piece of information I get now is precious. By the way, you said you were in von Berghoff's dungeon. And I can imagine how they treated you there. Tell me, did you reveal anything?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I asked questions, yes. But I was counting on that and prepared myself for it.
How did you prepare yourself?
I just thought something up.
Henry, what exactly did you tell them? What you might consider to be a minor detail might be something of utmost importance.
I don't know. It all happened so fast.
But you said you had time to think. So how was it then?
Well,
I've had better liars than you fail to trick me. So tell me, what came out of those loose lips of yours?
Although it wasn't me who told him, von Berghoff did get certain information.
So exactly. I didn't say shit.
About Liechtenstein. That he's in Kuttenberg. And what he's doing there. I'm really sorry, sir. But... well, they tortured us.
That is truly unfortunate. But you've nothing to be ashamed of. I think it's too much to expect anyone to hold their tongue under torture.
But Lord Liechtenstein... what if they killed him because of us?
John went straight into the lion's den. He knew the risks.
The priest
Thank you
the one
for
that
the
taught.
news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure you already want to go home.
Get on a Brandon Sir
What?
Hans.
Go home. I can't. I have to rescue Sir Hans. I made a promise I'd protect him.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Berghoff has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
Kindly refuse.
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon.
Yeah, just wearing a breastplate.
Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother.
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road. No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force.
Good.
But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
You know, unless I somehow manage to break the real king out of jail. That's gonna be a bitch.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Why did it look like he jumped on
Find out what
pebbles?
happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in his godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go.
Off.
Stay close. The devil doesn't know you, but he should recognize me, even like this, unless he's too drunk.
What is your plan, anyway? Go
Full new map.
from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him.
That won't be necessary. We just have to visit places where you can get booze.
So all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to that,
I'm up for that.
don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumor mill, and if we don't find anything, we'll pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
Heard that.
I have heard of a place that's a favored meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable. Of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Hinek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do
Pretty
you have in
bad.
mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
The same thing we did to von Bergoth. But don't worry. It's going to take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I hope so. And when he's free, then we can step on Sigismund's toes. I'm sure Lord Capon will be happy to help.
In that case, he'd be better off staying in captivity. So, what do you say? Should we speed up?
The road's quiet. The surroundings are pretty. Why rush? At least we won't be so conspicuous.
If you say so.
Said, get me my riding stat up. $17. We need to hit 35. Apparently there's a hidden perk you get after hitting 35. Can upgrade that makes your horse a bit better. Alright. Bunch of tents up there. Army camp? Has to be. Fucking big one, too.
Shouldn't we speed up? We won't get there before dark like this.
What's the matter? Don't you want to enjoy the scenery?
We'll
Changed
fast
my mind.
travel.
We really should pick up the pace.
Holy fucking shit.
Keep your hand on your hilt, Henry. Around.
Understood.
I warned you had it coming, you drunk.
Hang on. I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a crossing for an alternative mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Shishka?
You turn on your heel and get going, if you value your life. You might have noticed there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed.
Seems even now.
Are you waiting for me to die of old age, coward? To pull you out of trouble again.
Aha.
I see you're still a
Use strength burn point.
It's good to see you too, Shishka. What happened to...
That'd be me.
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old band?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we have a lot to talk about.
That we do. Anyway, this is Henry. Henry, this is Kubienka.
Hiya, lad. And thanks for the help. You're handy with a sword.
Thanks. The Dry Devil?
Not that I couldn't handle them myself.
He would be one of the best archers north of the Alps. If he wasn't drunk or with one arm in the stocks all the time.
Shouldn't we leave before someone notices the corpses?
Easy, lad. This was the Devil's Den. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us a cleaning fee, and that will be that.
There will be plenty of time to get acquainted with the local customs. We're looking for the devil. Where is he?
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk about, now is the time. This is the innkeeper, Dreadlight.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my guests and making a mess.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day. Who's going to pay for this now?
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should cover it. And I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some dice winnings.
I didn't cheat.
Pay him.
All right, then. What did I do to deserve you? Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. You didn't have to, but thank you. I'm much obliged. You don't need to worry about anything. We'll clear
Heard
away
that.
the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and no one will know what happened here.
That's nice of you. But leave us alone now.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in them. You might even get a reward.
Did you hear Lord Chishka?
Yes, I did. Of course. I'm leaving. Just call if you need anything.
Who's the devil chap anyway?
Who's this devil fella of yours, anyway?
He's an angry, dangerous murderer. Someone you want on your side, but never against you.
And a treacherous old fox, too. One time, he was besieging a castle, and when they refused to surrender, he dressed up as a begging hag. They let him in, and he slit their throats in their sleep.
Damn.
I still regret not being there to see that.
I was there. In fact, he kidnapped that hag's grandsons and told her he'd cripple them unless she let him in the castle. She opened the gate for him at night, and you know the rest.
Ha! Well, I could better the way devil tells it.
It's just you and the devil here?
Is it just you and the devil here? Where's the rest?
That's the problem.
What problem?
Well, I'm alone here.
Where's everybody else?
I'd like to know that too. When the devil was captured, they scattered. Some are dead, some ran for the hills. Some are probably holed up somewhere drinking.
What? The devil's been captured and that's how you tell me the news?
How long
has it been since he was captured?
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened. So, maybe a week, maybe even a month. More like a month.
A month? They haven't hanged him yet.
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want him dead. But they won't give him the news or the axe. They want to send his soul to the Lord in a much worse way. The devil is a proper bastard.
Didn't he just leave the... Where's he being held?
Do you know where they're keeping him?
Why? The town guard took him. So he's probably in the town jail?
Fuck. There's no way we're getting him out of there.
My words. Otherwise, we would have gotten him away from those fuckers a long time ago. Not even a mouse can get him there. We can't pull off something like that.
What are they gonna do to him?
Planning to do with him?
The devil's got a fat price on his head. He's the most feared robber baron in Bohemia. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp, thanks to him. They really want to relish his death. They'll take him to their camp outside of town for that.
Who told you that?
When someone owes you a dice wager, they'll spill him what they don't know. They say the people of Kuttenberg can't wait to see him gone.
We'll ambush the wagon on
If they're
the road.
going to move him, that could be our chance. We'll wait for them and free the devil.
He will be watched by a dozen armed guards. We're only 3, so unless you have 10 men up your sleeve...
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men. But other than that, it makes sense. I don't think we'll have another shot.
I was going to hire some muscle for help here, but I got thirsty. You know the rest.
More like I know you. But maybe we'll find someone around here. Everybody will listen if we mention coin. Can you think of anything else that might come in handy?
Well, how about some hand cannons?
Have you got some?
Well, not on me. But maybe there are some in our old camp. It isn't far.
Maybe.
Maybe. Surely. If I can remember where we hid them. And as luck would have it, they're not far from the road they used to transport the devil.
What place is that?
Yeah.
This narrow gully with a nice curve that backs for something nasty to happen in it. West of here. You can't miss it.
Looks like there's still some sense left in your noggin despite the booze.
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubianka to get the hand cannons he may be, surely, hid somewhere.
Great. At least I won't have to carry them myself.
Don't dilly-dally. And when you have them, meet me at the ambush spot. Keep an eye on him. And don't let him talk your ear off.
And that. Let's get our armor on. Pebbles, where the...
How did you get Shishka anyway?
We tried to capture him, but he ambushed and captured us instead.
That sounds like Shishka. But that is how friendships for life are made.
With one of them in jail, while the other mocks them through the bars.
Actually, that's how I met my wife.
You have
Really?
a wife? Where is she now?
Where could she be? Maybe rotting in the jail. I left her there on our wedding night.
Oh, that's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some fun, even if you are about to hang. Do not frown. It does not suit you.
I'm not frowning. I just didn't think it was funny.
Oh, Lord, another war. You get along with Shishka famously, don't you?
I'll gladly laugh if you said something funny.
Looks like I might have to carve a smile onto your face. Maybe a graceful and mysterious one. Like the Virgin Mary's. What do you say? I'll put my heart into it.
Give it a try.
Ha! Really? Sounds like a challenge.
Have at it.
You nearly got killed just now, yet you're stirring shit again.
Oh, well, I cannot help myself. Life's to be lived, and the body's to go to the grave properly fucked up. So I take it easy. As they say in Latin, cop a demon.
So you're a
Carpe
mercenary,
diem.
cutthroat, swindler, drunk, and on top of that, a philosopher.
I'm a man of many.
Still a bit of
You
ways
know-
off.
You know what?
A man of many debts and drinks.
Oh, come on. You do not even know me. We will get to know each other once we have a drink together. Speaking of which, would you have a drop on you?
No.
Fuck. I never ride out without some supplies. I don't know if I can stand it.
A few more stupid jokes and I'll plug your gob. But it won't be with booze.
You are very lucky to be with Shishka, that you saved me.
I'm starting to regret it.
That's why I like you. We will have so much fun together. I feel it
Sure
in my
we will.
bones. But we better pick up our pace. I need to piss.
Get our health back. Probably didn't have to use that strong a one, but it'll be okay. How far are we out? Oh, we're coming up on the bend right up here. I'm pretty sure I kept what do you call it? couple in my inventory. Can we see the bend yet? It's probably this bend right here. Pinch them off in between the bridges. Great access to reliable fuses and enough gunpowder to blow the bridges while they're on it. Oh, you're taking a piss. Not even deep.
The camp is near. There's a path above the stream leading to it. There were also some pretty rocks nearby. Ada used to wade through that stream every time he went to visit some lass. Or when he was returning. You can smell the wench from miles away, but he can't take 3 steps in the woods without getting lost. Some people are just made that way. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, if Ada could find the camp, you'll have no problem finding it yourself. Oh, and the hand cannons. They're buried somewhere near the camp. Just a few steps. That much I remember. Maybe by the stream, or right in it.
Is this the right crossbow? Yeah, it is.
No, that's not it. Oh, we were drunk, but we're not that stupid. Although,
Dropped him. That's poaching. $48 pieces of deer meat. Try all that out.
come here.
What's up? What now?
What are we going to do now?
Well, welcome to our camp. It's not much, but we called it home.
This mess?
Hey, you don't see me insulting your home.
So where are the cannons?
We hit something down below last time. By the stream, near the boulders, by the uprooted tree. And something is buried a little ways over there.
Don't you remember where you put them?
Well, I have a rough idea. A hazy memory. A hunch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So? Where are they?
One of those places. Let's look at all of them. They are here somewhere.
We're going to dig through half the forest.
Nonsense. I'll walk around, get my bearings. You'll see. Anyway, we need a shovel.
I see.
There used to be one by Janner's tent.
Which one is that?
The one made of leaves. He was so proud of it until he woke up covered in caterpillars.
Come on then. We don't have much time.
She already have a shovel. Yeah, spade right there.
I told you I would find it right away. Now just dig it up and we are done.
Won't you give me a hand? It'll go faster if you help me.
I am helping you. I found... We were as drunk as fiddlers when we buried it. But this place seems really familiar. Before that, we had to bury old Goldgill. And we had to fortify ourselves.
I was a fool to think this would be easy.
So, I was wrong.
So you're digging the next one?
Fucking prick. Boulders up for the tree.
Listen, lad.
Just tell me you didn't throw those hand cannons in the water.
Of course not. Look at that basket over there.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is something better. Booze. Be a lovely lad and fetch it.
Fine.
Why not? It'll make the digging go faster.
Good boy.
What basket? Ah.
I found something in the basket.
Beautiful. Is there enough for both of us?
Cheers, then.
Oh, this is bliss. Right. Let us find those devilish trumpets.
Drinking level 9. Oh shit, that's rising fast. Station. Strength. Animals will take less notice of you. Decrease drunkenness. There we go. That's at a manageable level now. Jesus, that thing rose so fast.
Right. Enough playing around. Dig. Here.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
No, he's not.
Ah, so this is the grave of poor Lord Yell. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench.
Why? He did not smell much better when he was alive. Oh, well.
He said that when a range of pores, but you clear up this dice, the only thing pouring will be by your tears.
If Lord Yell is here, then I reckon I know where the hand cannons are.
Get some quality gear on it, man. You probably should have grabbed it. Here they are.
So, this is it.
Don't tell me you've lost your way.
Oh, please. Me? Never. I found it.
Don't you want to dig the last hole yourself?
I'll tell you something, Henry. There are two kinds of people. See?
Are we still getting drunk?
I told you I knew exactly where to find them.
God, why are you punishing me?
Oh, don't
Shit.
cry. We have more important things to do.
Will you take the cannons?
I won't be lugging them around.
Right. Are we going to see Zizka?
Let's go. Or do you want to go alone?
I'd rather go with you. Just in case.
Mount up then. We've wasted enough time as it is.
Drunkenness is still slowly rising. Stamping Drown, Charming Companion, Powerful Saint. Shield Blast costs 30% less. Blunt. Shards attached, deal 5% more damage. Give me Patch Mule, please. Give me that. Okay, back over to inventory. All right. And what was that other one we got? Increase prophecy by 5, slows down stamina loss when aiming. All right. Off we go.
Talking and boozing and boozing.
I think I've heard.
We just slowed the progression. Shit.
That one before.
Talking and boozing, boozing and fucking.
How did Zizka put it? The best shot north of the Alps, and also the best singer north of Sassan. Nightingales have nothing on you.
That doesn't rhyme much.
Come on. Okay, stop creeping up. Good, that moonshine would have fucked us.
Portraits of harlots and drags from the wine kegs. Fuck all the rest today. I'm with my.
Oh, it's still creeping up.
Talk all to eat today. Still will be merry. Drink your booze, then we'll make hats roll like berries.
Where are we ambushing at? Probably down by those woods. Luckily, we don't have to wait till nightfall. So it should give us time to sober up.
And boozing and boozing and fucking. Fucking and boozing, boozing and fucking. Bring on the barrels and roll at the wrenches. There's nothing better than a nice pair of titties. That doesn't rhyme much.
No, it doesn't. Unless we have a fight up ahead. One sec, I'll be right back. Grab that drink. Grab my charger while I was gone too. Off we get. Hired hand. Everyone has stopped getting progressively more
Have the
drunk.
hand
That'd be
cannons.
great.
How did it go? Any trouble?
It went well.
It went smoothly.
That's right. My memory's like,
Civ?
See how well we understand each other.
What's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks, and when they pass, we'll attack.
Why are the wagons standing there? I was hoping we would block the road with a tree or something.
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the maimed. If they had to cut down a tree, they'd chop off their own limbs. We at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious, and the convoy will have to stop anyway.
Oi, fuck, but...
But what?
I would put it a little further back, so they will not see it until they are right next to it.
Ah, look who's thinking. And what then?
And then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastards to smithereens from above.
What a load of rubbish.
What rubbish? It is like a battlement, but on a wagon. You get it, right? Haha.
Shut up. We'll do it my way.
Make up your minds. It's hard to say how much time we have.
So, Kubienka, take half of the men and go over there. The rest will stand on the other side.
Where will I go?
You'll stay here with me.
And then what?
We'll wait for them to arrive. And then...
Hopefully enough time for me to sober up.
Are we there yet? No, how many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf?
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pull me off in irons. You can't even show me.
He looks very unassuming.
Paul.
What the fuck?
Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting. We can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honorable Sir. We're working on it. To the task!
Matilda!
Fucking hell! My leg, damn it! You idiots!
Now that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
So next time, will you hit the mark?
I'd rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy. Surrender, and none of you will be harmed. Until you hang alongside the devil, that is.
The only one surrendering will be you.
Oh, really? Rupert, bring that bastard to me. And you, arrest the others. If they resist, just kill him.
Halt! Not another step, or...
Oh,
are you sure we can
are
hit him?
you gonna shoot at this sky again?
We're obeying orders of the Lord of Lipa.
We are here by the order of the Lords of Lipa. Release Sir Hinnek, and you won't be harmed.
It's the Dry Devil to the Lords of Labour. They have no people around here. No authority.
They have all the authority they need.
And what about you? The way
Okay.
you look, you could pass for a chamber pot scrubber of the Lords of Labour. But a messenger? I don't think so.
Okay, shoot him. Shoot him now. Shoot him. Shoot him. Hey.
You can't blame them. I'd run too if I was led by such a moron. Have at them!
Come and get another! Yeah! Hosanna! Good! Don't quite do that!
You'll die for that, you bastard! A death on a death! Don't kill him! This one's mine! You'll die for that, you bastard!
Have this for your effort!
Death for a death!
Fuck.
I'm gonna shoot you!
Sick him.
Show what you're made of!
We're gonna swing from.
Jesus Christ.
Got lucky on that one.
Take that!
One more down.
Show your stuff!
Shit. Swing.
Come
Good.
on then!
I'll do it one more time. Shit.
You know much for us, fucker!
Doing pretty well.
I'm all yours!
Fuck you.
Show what you're made of!
He's dead.
Show your stuff! You wanna try me?
Good kill.
Jesus Christ!
Alright. I did that while very fucking drunk. Wounded arrows. We actually need off him. Came out of that not too badly, honestly.
Clear the bodies off the road. Hide them somewhere, but be quick about it, all right? Come here, Henry. We don't have all day.
Yep, give me a minute. Such compared to mine, not as good. Level Float to trousers. What happened to the nobleman? There's that. That guy's dead. We searched him and him. One would think. Be a couple more. Not really interested in arrows all that much. Killed him. Noble Brigantine Lades. Okay, so you were the one that was wearing the helmet. Alright, that's everyone. Alright. Can we head out?
We should get out of here, don't you think?
The sooner we're gone, the better.
Hard agreed.
Welcome back, Hinnick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch!
It'll be fine.
That was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame. We'd be hard-pressed to find another horseman like him.
Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought it was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Does it now?
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
Ha ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me. What's your plan?
First, we should find the rest of your band.
Hold your horses, Henry. First things first. We have more important things to deal with. How are we doing, Devil? Do you have some kind of hideout? What about your people?
Hideout? Our old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to see?
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here. As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly.
Fair enough.
This place has everything we need, and people who come here can be recruited for some dirty work.
And there are no fleas in the beds.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den, and I like that.
All right, have it your way. Henry, go to the innkeeper and arrange our stay here. But back to the point, Devil. What about your people?
My people? Kubianka isn't enough for you.
Not even close.
He isn't.
That's too bad. Well, they fucked off somewhere. They didn't send any messages to my jail cell.
We'll have to do something about that. But first, you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find work at the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
All right.
You're not coming with me?
Does that bother you? But you're not afraid of her, are you?
Someone might recognize me. If they saw us together...
All right.
The star does you good.
What will you be doing?
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest. I'm not going to sit on a horse for a while anyway.
But we don't have time for that. Like Henry said, we need more people. The three of us could just about manage to steal a few cabbages.
Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks. I can barely stand.
At least tell me what happened to your infamous Devil's Pack. Where can we find them?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kibienka? Why didn't you lot free me from jail?
You gather a band of criminals and then you are surprised they cannot be trusted?
So, nobody's left?
Some might return now that the devil is back.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
How will you find them? They could be anywhere.
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us, Henry?
I can do that.
I reckon I don't have a choice, do I?
I like that boy already. No pointless questions, just straight to the task.
At least tell him where to find the bastards.
I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that fuck-up.
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder were the first to run. I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere. If they have any coin.
What about Bahuta and his brother? They've always been reliable.
Slavik died, Bahuta took it badly. He's not coming back.
Fuck. Henry may be able to convince him.
I doubt it, but he can try.
Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniek. But who knows where they ended up.
And that's all.
We could also try those rebellious farmers who are fighting against Sigismund around here.
I'll hit them up too.
Dirty peasants. I want my old pack.
In that case, there's no one else left.
Where should we look for them?
And where should we look for them? I don't even know where to start.
I think I could help you with some of them. Come and see me when you want to get started.
Start by finding Liechtenstein. I'll look for that.
Liechtenstein can wait. I better look for the rest of your Devil's Pack.
Great. But be careful. I didn't recruit them for their pretty eyes. They're probably not going to be very friendly after what happened, so be nice to them.
I'll bear that in mind.
All right, go ahead. But don't forget, Catherine's waiting for you in Kuttenberg.
I won't. Where's the innkeep? Innkeep. Dinner in a trough, need to bathe.
Ugh. It stinks like a wet sock.
Where the fuck's the innkeeper at?
And I was starting to think someone wanted to ambush me. Good.
God be with you, neighbor.
Greetings.
Hired hand. Ale house maid. There he is.
Will you be spending the night?
Seems that way. Do you have a room for us? At least for a few days.
But of course. We have 2 free rooms just upstairs. I'll have them cleaned up.
Don't even bother cleaning them, innkeeper.
Treadlight. The name's Treadlight.
Alright, Treadlight.
Show me your way.
Thievery. For level 5 of this skill. From level 5. Could afford that. Sell to you. Bone Rosary. Cup. Sell all those. Just need to read all those. Sell that. Sell that one.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Sure, why not?
The trader doesn't have enough money. Alright, fine.
Yeah. That's a bit on top.
Well, well, thank you very much. Thank you. And a good day to you, friend.
Alright, accommodations are taken care of. Oh, half day today?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Always half day Thursday.
Ah, I forgot today's Thursday. Where the fuck is my bedroom at?
Is that your stream on the right, or is that your stream on the left?
On the right.
Okay.
Oh well.
Just if I need to, I can,
Just swap it.
Yep.
Okay. What you want? You want the pass or you want the swipes? What you want?
Ah, here's the bedrooms. Gotcha. Alright. Gonna pop a save here.
Well, this doesn't seem too bad.